Alright, what's going on, y'all? Your boy Scott Popular here giving you some advice on some popular games. And, need I say more? Mariokart Wii, fantastic. Solid game. Solid game. If I gotta go ahead and give it a score, it's getting 10s across the board. It's fantastic. And that's a hard thing for me to say because I played Mario Kart for Super Nintendo. I played Mario Kart 64, which I still think is holy in itself. I was there for the advanced version. I was there for the GameCube version, and I was also there for the DS version. But I really think on the ranking, Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Wii they're neck and neck, dude. They're neck and neck. And but 64 is the old one. Let's talk about the now. And what's the now is the Wii steering wheel, which is a fantastic little apparatus. Actually, a little bit skeptical about it because, as you can see, it's relatively small. Okay, it's actually kind of tiny. It's much smaller than your regular steering wheel. But I guess if it was in a go-kart, then this would probably be a pretty significant size. It works fantastic. The one drawback to it, I could say that this thing needs a steering column because, when racing gets hectic, you be all over here. And your sensor bar is just registering you acting like a fool, and then you usually end up in a pit somewhere, and then you're in 7th or 8th or 12th place. A place where you don't want to be. But it's fantastic. I see people playing with this online, and they have gold steering wheels beside their name, so they're doing a great job. I mean, this is not taking away from your skill. If anything, I would say that it's building upon it, and it's seeing if you can actually drive. If you are playing with it, make sure you get your sensor bar in a relatively, good place. If you got it too high or too low, it's not going to register your inputs. Especially this one right here, because this is how you do the tricks when you're in the air and you come back and land and then you get your boost off that. So make sure you get your sensor bar in a good place. But instead of me talking about it, I'm going to let you guys watch a little footage and I'm going to come right back. So let's get on this footage and watch me dodge a blue shell online. Yes. Popular. That was mad popular. You can't say it wasn't because it was. It was just popular. I just faded the blue shell. It was awesome. Anyway, Mario Kart for the Wii. A couple things you need to think about when you're going to play Mario Kart. Are you going to use the motorcycle or are you going to trick the cart? Keep in mind there are two different vehicles. It's like a car and a motorcycle. Stay with me. I'm going to get you guys through this. The motorcycle cuts like a motorcycle, turns like a motorcycle, has acceleration like a motorcycle, is very light though. Man, it only has one boost off the turbo. Alright, one boost off the slide turbo. Great acceleration will get you out of some jams really quickly. Alright, but it's light, and that's probably its biggest downfall. In comparison to the kart, it's heavier. You get 2 turbo boosts off the slide, alright? And it completely destroys the motorcycle if you hit it, depending on the weight ratio, alright? So let's look at that. Now, the weight ratio in Mario Kart has always been a factor. The bigger you are, the slower you are, the better top speed you have, but the more power you have. The smaller you are, better acceleration, but you're very light, and your controller is usually generally better. But if a big character hits you, then you go flying off the screen. It's even worse if you're in a motorcycle and they're in like a car or a tank. It's a lot worse than it was in any other game. Trust me. And also, the meat that you created, I'm kind of a big guy, and the meat that I created is in the same bracket as Wario and Bowser. So if you're a small person and you created a meat, you're going to be in the small character bracket, such as Toad and the babies. Now, if you don't want that, if you don't want to be in that bracket, I really don't know how you can get out of it other than make another meat. So just look at that carefully, before you start playing. I'm a big guy. I like racing big. I like doing big, popular things. So that was just great for me. The new items. All right. My favorite item in this game so far has got to be the personal hate cloud. All right. The personal hate cloud. It's the one. It's this one right here. The personal hate cloud. Basically, it's like the lightning bolt, but as soon as you get it from the item boxes, there's a cloud that appears above your head, and it just blinks. It just blinks, and you're just like, okay, what is this gonna do? I hope it's gonna hit everybody else. Wrong. It's gonna hit you. So it sucks, especially if you're in first place. The only way you can get rid of it is to hit somebody else and give it to them. So as soon as you get it, run into somebody else. Give them the personal hate cloud, because it really does. It makes everything terrible. Everything terrible. But let's talk about the online. Now, this is the first time Mario Kart has been online, per se. And it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. They start you off with 5,000 points in each bracket. And there's only like two major brackets. That's the racing and the battle mode. You get 5,000 points. And let's just say this just to be just some GP standards, my standards at least. Don't go below 4,000. Don't go below 4,000 under any circumstances. If you go below 4,000, I'm going to have to write you off as lame, and that's not popular, and I don't do things like that. So, keep it above 4,000. Now, how do you get your points to go up? You win races, or you give your heart in battle mode. Like I said, it's two separate brackets, so you got 5,000 for racing and 5,000 for the battle mode. So, just keep it clean. Try to aim for the top 3 in everything that you do. Try to be your best and race as hard as you possibly can. So I'll be online. You guys have seen my code. Come, get at me. Let's play. Do some popular things. This has been Scott Popular on Mario Kart Wii. It's 10. It's solid. Go get it. Get weed up. Alright, y'all, that's going to wrap it up. Your boy Scott Popular. I'm about to roll on out of here. And actually, I'm going to try to make these shows a little bit shorter. That way I can get a lot more of them out. And as I promised, I am going to take you guys around Tokyo once I get another remote camera. But until then, this has been Popular Advice. I am your homeboy Scott Popular. And you can always check me out on www.dfpradio.com, the most awesomest popular place to ever be in your whole entire life. And besides that, you guys keep it cool, keep it in between the lines, and I'll see you sometime. Peace.